Libra. This is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is a Libra energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your reading. If you are looking for personal readings, I do those too. Check out my website at www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Let's see what this week has in store for you. This is a timeless message, so it comes to you during the week that you're ready to receive it or that you need to hear it. This is your energy. Be peace. But it's on its side, which means there's something off balance here. Not sure what it is, but we're going to figure it out. And then we have believe in yourself. So this is an optimistic upturn. This understanding that you are worth the investment. And you are. This is Virgo energy, so it could have something to do with work or just day-to-day routine. Could also be this sense of, is it time for you to get healthy and to start looking again into your actual personal physical health and to start cultivating that? It seems like something has gone awry and that you have not been focusing enough on that. And that could be the cornerstone of why other things in your life are now starting to fall out of balance. I know it's easy to get distracted by life, to get bogged down and also scared by it, distracted by it, and put all your energy into other things. But if you are finding that physically, especially, you have started to feel things, experience things. Of course, I'm not a doctor. Please do work with medical professionals if it's serious. But it does feel like you have to be reminded that you are worth the investment. The investment not only of hundreds of dollars worth of vitamins or hundreds of dollars worth of exclusive fitness clubs or personal trainers, but you're worth the investment of your time. And if you have been rushing yourself and rushing how you treat yourself to get everything else done, then Libra, this is the time when you're going to need to start claiming your time back and investing it back into yourself. Let's continue. We also have life is speeding up. So you're not going to be slowed down or experiencing that lull that you've been experiencing for much longer. There is something hypercharged, supercharged coming in. This is Gemini energy, so it seems like you're being able to put things together. You're being able to see things. Things are going to start rolling and coming into you now. Information that you needed, whatever it was, there is movement in terms of information exchange and intellectual awareness. Could simply be a message that comes in, but what it really means is you're going to be able to start putting two and two together because you need to. So let's get into the details of what exactly that means. Happy new moon, by the way. This is new moon in Scorpio today, so expect surprises because it is in opposition to Uranus. There has been something that has been undermining you that is confirmed. God, if you could please provide a little bit more insight into what this has been. Something to do with work or something you have put a lot of work into, which, yes, it can include relationships. 100% let this resonate where it resonates. But what has been undermining you? I asked for clarity, and then we got clarity by you've been doing some hard work on something. And ultimately, you've been very disappointed by the result. Now, it doesn't look like there's been disappointment in terms of the work itself. This is something that you really love to do. But the results of it, they haven't turned anything over, or you've been working too hard. You've been putting everything into what you do, and there was either a huge disappointment that happened, somebody could have swiped it from you, stolen it from you, or undermined you. It could be talking, the way people are talking about you, that has been undermining your work and ultimately breaking your heart. So now we've got a little bit of insight as to why your efforts have gone unrewarded. And no, it is not about, I do all this for the reward, but it is about a give and take. And when you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into something and it's just come out flat, ultimately you want to get some insight. So we're going to keep digging in, but the initial feedback from Spirit on the insight is you have been undermined, probably by the way people are speaking about you or taking things from you, taking ideas, taking. They're just taking without any giving. Somebody is feeding off of your hard work, and on the upside, so you need insight into this. You need insight into this. Okay, so what is the insight? This is industry. It is also tradition or a traditional system. This is something that has been established. So this would be the status quo, the powers that be, the people who are doing the up and up and running things by the rules. So it could be tradition, or there's been some heartbreak with regards to a traditional situation. So a marriage, a family unit, an office, whatever it is, a religion, this sense of disappointment. Somehow you feel like you've been tricked or duped. I don't know why we got, so it could also be disappointment by the person who you are married to. That could be very specific for some of you guys, that it is your spouse or the way that your spouse is behaving or your marriage itself that is undermining you. So let's dig a little bit deeper. Now, for those of you who that's true with, you would have felt it in your heart. You would have already felt like, shit. Now, you also would react then to disbelief and trying to talk yourself out of that realization, but you already know it. And this is confirmed that's true for you. It could for some of you be a Taurus specifically. If not, it is simply breaking your heart somehow that you are not, there's no stability. Okay, we have Page of Swords. Okay, so tell me, God, what Libra needs to know, or the messages. Well, first of all, okay, we have an aha moment, realization, an idea popping into your head, or taking an initiative on something. This could be a new message, new offer, quick text coming in for a new opportunity. So we got a little ahead of ourselves, and I'm going to go a little bit back, but at least we know on the other side of all this, it's like something smaller or something new that is definitely coming in, and it's coming in the form of a surprise, certainly. But it is going to offer a way out and a way forward. This could also be about children, right? Because it comes out with two younger people and the Cancerian card. So there could be something with regards to your children and their future that has a role in this energy. Either that, or there's a Cancerian maybe that you're going to hear from or get a fresh start from. Really interesting. What I want to do is go back. I want to go back, and I want to ask God specifically, when it comes to Libra, what is the Seven of Swords? What do they need to know that is stealing from them, draining them? Nine of Cups. So it is your expectations, partially. Your high hopes. Ace of Wands, you had wished for a new start, but what is it that undermined them? Yeah, so you had wished for a new start that ended up getting undermined for you, or somebody else's happiness or something else new that they just bought into a situation seemed to defeat you or what you were hoping for. So that also speaks to the fact that it could be some sort of competition. This sense of somebody else coming up with something new and pursuing their dreams is actually defeating or getting in the way of yours. So that could be part of it. Now, this is about a business. I think this will be much easier for you to understand, because it's almost like if you have been failing financially or something like that, the cards are saying, yes, somebody has been undermining you. That person is somebody new to the game that wanted to steal some of your spotlight, take away some of your attention, etc., etc. If this is an internal personal relationship, this would translate into, somebody for their own good and their own dreams and their own sake has been undermining the family and the relationship. So this does have something to do with family or abundance or happiness. It doesn't seem like that is out of your grasp, but certainly things have been interfering and impacting it. So let's get to the heart of this reading, shall we? Remember, there's always an extended reading, and I hope you guys will join me after this for a deeper investigation and more information for you. But let's get some moon cards here. Libra, a time for healing. So that was evident right from the get-go. So this is a time for healing. And emotions are running high. And this is that new moon, which we're talking about right now. I'm actually filming it. This is November 13th. This is 11/11. It is really time for you to say enough is enough. I want a new start, a new beginning, and to release all these emotions because they've gotten just too intense. The situation has gotten too heavy for you, and so you need to release it and let it go. It is not a situation for you to hold anymore. What you need is a new start and time for healing. So if something has gotten too cumbersome, there's just this sense of, okay, then turn it off and stop it. And I know that that's really difficult if you're talking about the way you earn money or your relationship. But I think for some of you out there, you're going to feel like, I already know this. To some degree, I already knew what was causing the stress, what was causing, what was undermining me. I already know. So what do you want Libra to do, God? Weigh the pros and cons. They're already doing that. There is an imbalance here. Definitely there was a disruption to finances. But at the same time, there is the ability to start over and take the bull by the horns again. This is maybe a new way to make money or a new way to handle the situation. It is more traditional. This could be a Taurus female that is helping you, or simply a more traditional way of dealing with these, whatever it is, these resources that you're holding on to. This is a new start, new beginning. This could represent a new job, right? A new career. This could be the time to change those things. Okay, but what? Libra. Yeah, justice is here. This is you balancing yourself out. And this is, Gemini. What do you want to say about Libra and Gemini? This is the lovers. This is a divine partnership. You're not supposed to be doing this all by yourself, but what you need maybe is a different partner. We have this Queen of Cups, somebody loving, giving, and unconditionally loving. There could be a soulmate energy here. Could be I don't care who it is. To be honest with you, you let it be who you be. Right now, this seems Cancerian. Could be a water sign. Could be Gemini, because we did get Gemini energy too. There is this sense of somebody calling you, contacting you, and sharing their feelings with you that I don't think you realized, or you were too confused, or you didn't really see just how much love is out there for you and how desirable you are to people. Right? For some reason, it feels like this personal deception, or it's basically saying you don't see how much someone loves you. You don't see how much somebody loves you. And if you're translating this to business, you don't see how much somebody admires you. You don't see how much you've already been seen. You don't see that. So, okay, like, wrap this up, guys. Like, what does that mean? The devil is here. There's fear and disappointment. There's fear and disappointment. And then there's victory, triumph, and success. 6 of Wands. Somebody is addicted to winning. And because they're addicted to winning, they keep going back for disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. They want to win. And because of that, they're not seeing the wonderful offers that are there that aren't trying to make you fight for anything, aren't trying to make you earn anything. Something that loves you just loves you. But somehow it seems like you are caught up in a power struggle, a struggle to win, a struggle to dominate. Or there's a huge disappointment here just about how toxic an energy has become, or how far you've let some sort of addiction or manipulation go. And in which case, somebody is almost, could have been somebody else building on top of your failures, and you refuse to see it. Okay, Libra, what does Libra do about it? Just answer me that. What are they supposed to do? The Star card here. Wow. I just feel off. Like, it's not answering my question. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to make a wish. You're supposed to aspire higher. You're supposed to think bigger. You're supposed to tell the truth and bring it to light. There's a bunch of success here after you don't give up, including success in the family and being able to be happy. But what's the difference? There's something that's not coming through to me. What is the difference? TikTok time. Time. And the time is the new moon. Come back to the edge. You're ready to take the risk. Or somebody finally sees you. You're suddenly visible again. It's almost like in some ways, Libra, there was a big old fog to undermine you. Whatever it is, this fog is clearing and ultimately going to reveal a beautiful energy, one that you thought you might never feel again. Let's go to the extended, shall we? I'll see you there.